What's up, everybody? My name is Nicholas Holt.
And I'm Jacob Holt, and this is the Holt Perspective.
All right, 3 weeks of the Open is done.
Done.
Week after, everyone's probably feeling like, what do I do? Because 99% of the, you know, Open division and 98% of all the Masters and age groups, your CrossFit season is over, right? So I say
Done.
quotations over, but it's not over. So what we think is, well, Kobe, what do you think we should do now that the Open's over? What do you do as an athlete?
Let's build on that sense of competition, what we were feeling when we were doing the Open, and get into a local competition this summer. A lot of competitions that are happening this summer are already starting to roll out and post when their competitions are, what their kind of format is, and this is great time to get in there before it's filled out, get into a comp that you have an open weekend in, and then you get you something else to train for.
Absolutely, absolutely. And on top of that, I would say for a lot of us, we're kind of having that, competition hunger, but maybe you have like still the competition hunger, but you're not feeling a CrossFit competition. Um, there's a ton of other opportunities to sign up for something that's not a CrossFit competition. So we're gonna talk a lot about Michigan stuff because we're from Michigan, specifically West Michigan. But there's a Spartan race coming in Grand Rapids very soon. I think in the month of
Mm-hmm.
June.
Yep.
Month of June,
Yep.
and then there's two triathlons coming up in West Michigan. One's the Grand Rapids Triathlon, which is a huge one. That one's coming up in June, and then another one is the Reeds Lake Triathlon, which happens at the end of the summer. I think maybe September, if I'm right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, a little bit
September 6th,
smaller.
I'm pretty sure it comes out. So two opportunities there. Lots of different other competitions you can sign up. That's not necessarily CrossFit, but we're gonna start rolling into the CrossFit competitions. And we're going to
Yep.
start out with one that's a little bit closer to our hearts, the Festivus competition in Third Monkey, where both our parents own that gym. So
Yep.
that one's in Spring Lake. Awesome opportunity. Festivus is kind of like a more beginner track. You can do it with the team, you can do individual. This one is April 25th.
Sixth.
6th, April 26th. So sign up for that one. Get it rolling. Now, Kobe, you want to talk about the next one on the list, Illuminate the Day?
Yeah, Illuminate the Day competition that we have done in the past. I think this is maybe the fourth year that they're doing it. Person that runs it is my new neighbor, Dave Halverson. So shout out to him and all the great things he's doing over at Luminary and this Illuminate the Day competition. It's a pretty sweet organization that they run, and like through the Windy Willow Foundation, something he does as well. They kind of run through all that program through the Illuminate the Day, which is a great ran competition too. I think it's teams of three,
Mm-hmm.
and that
Male,
one
male,
is
male, female,
May.
female, female.
Yeah, and that is in May 17th, maybe.
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep. And also, cool thing about Windy Willow, that's all about a charity that kind of goes for depression and things like that. So really cool organization that Dave runs over there. Next one we got on it is the Rise to the Challenge at CrossFit Teneo. Hopefully, I'm saying that correct. But this one's a really cool one. I guess it's a brand new competition, so I've never heard of it, but I saw it on the line. Seems like it's a more beginner esque competition as well. If you're an East Sider or want to travel out to the East, you got some family over there. Check out Rise to the Challenge. Next one up, Kobe, GR Grind.
grind the friction CrossFit. That's ran. That's pretty much just all of these are big power output sprint type workouts. Not crazy long time caps for any of them that they've released so far. So if you're into the I don't want to pace too much and I just want to sprint, this could be a good one.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah,
also
I heard that the guys are going to be flipping a 350-pound tire in one of the
that's
events.
gonna be pretty fun. That's
Yes,
gonna be
and
pretty
it's
fun.
individual, which is really cool.
Yeah, individual's a big one. Like a lot of the competitions, pretty much all the competitions we're going to be talking about are team based, whether it's male, 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 female, something like that. This one is actually an individual competition. So you get to get that open field where it's just you going at it. If you don't have a partner or you really want to try your hand out at Indy, this is one that you can really hammer at.
Yep, and this one's May 3rd, I believe. CrossFit Friction. Next one we got is Great Lakes Fittest, one that we've circled on the calendar that Kobe and I got to go back to. We had such a
Yep.
fun time last year. It was an absolute blast up in Traverse City. It's done on a baseball field. What's the baseball field called again?
I think it's just called Pit Spitters Park.
Yeah,
It's the one up
Pittsburgh.
in Traverse City.
Yeah, really cool spot, really cool venue. Doing it on a baseball field, all turf is really
Hmm.
cool. We had an absolute blast. We will be back. Goes through CrossFit Due North, happening at the end of the summer. So we're definitely going to be trying to come back and do our thing once again. Next one
For
on the list, Kobe, is Know My Fit Fest up in Petoskey.
Yeah, no, my Fit Fest is up in Petoskey with CrossFit Petoskey running that one. That one was a super cool one we did last year. That one is also outdoors. It's on the water, actually. Really cool venue. It was a little chilly this past year,
Rating
but it
says
was still
little, meaning that we did the whole first workout in a sweatshirt and sweatpants.
everyone was bundled up even while working out for that first one.
Yep,
So it
yep.
was still a blast. It got warmer as the day went on. Hoping for a little bit warmer weather because that being on the water could be really fun. Really cool atmosphere with nice warm weather and
Absolutely.
really great ran competition as well.
Yep, yep. Next one we got on the list is Fresh Coast, one of the trademarks of West Michigan competition wise. I think this is year 11. They've gotten so big. They gotta, turn people away every year. They do such a good job. Um, Awesome. It's a day at the beach. I know that Kobe's wife is super excited about this one because she gets to get lay in the sun the whole time. She doesn't even have to watch us, and she's gonna have a blast. So super excited for her. I'm excited to do it as well. We're excited to go
Yes.
back and do it. We had a blast. I think I did it in 2022 and had a ton of fun. Kobe, you did it in last year.
I did it last year, yep. And that
Yep.
was fun, filled in last second for a team, and then so much fun I had to run it back and do it again this year.
That's right. Absolutely. All right. Next one, Kobe, is Death Con at 8th Day.
Death Con. So that one
Oh,
is
sorry.
a
One more thing. Fresh Coast ran by Muskegon CrossFit. Forgot to
yep.
mention that.
Yep. And then yeah, Death Con by eighth day is just a grinder workout. You got a team of four where whatever, like they'll release their workouts and whatever you finish, you finish. They're not necessarily heat times. They just give you what you need to do, and then it usually I mean it'll take some teams 4 or 5 hours to complete all that, where you are just working out and moving for 4 to 5 hours, like you are
Hmm.
just going. So that's going to be
Yes.
super fun one that we'll also be doing June 8th, I believe is
I think June 7th, but yeah.
June 7th. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and that one's a cool because I think it's relatively low barrier to entry skill
Mhm.
wise, so you don't need to be doing ring muscle ups or handstand walks or anything like that. But it's very high bar to enter, like capacity wise. Like you got to be
Right.
in shape. You gotta be ready to like suffer and go for a long time. So
Hmm.
that's gonna be a cool one. Next one we got is Big Red Rumble at CrossFit Holland. I remember going and checking this one out. It's a really cool local comp right down in their gym. It's before had individual options. I don't know if they still do individual options or not. I know that there's a team option of two. For sure, same sex. I think they also have a division of mixed sex. So really cool option. I'm pretty sure this one's late in the summer again, maybe August or September. But really well ran, really cool location in Holland. You can check out CrossFit Holland is right downtown Holland. So after the competition, you can go check out walk down 8th Street, and it's a really cool spot downtown Holland to go get some food or just walk around in a nice summer day.
For sure.
Next up, we got is the Lex Artist Competitions, Kobe.
Yeah. All the Lex Artist competitions, they do some really cool stuff. Mainly on the east side of the state is where the majority of their competitions are ran out of, but it's just a comp organization. They do some really cool things, and they do some more like unique type workouts as well, where they have One of them was like sugar daddies, and where you just like you have an older teammate, younger
Like
teammate,
cougars
where
and
you
sugar daddies or something like that.
yeah, cougars and sugar daddies. They got a couple other ones where like I think one of them was just like you do the CrossFit total.
Yeah.
So like
But
you
it's like 5 lifts. I think it's like,
yeah, they may add more to it, but
yeah,
you
it's like
just
5 or 6
hammer it.
lifts, like clean and jerk, snatch, bench press, back squat, front squat, deadlift, or something like
Yeah.
that.
So they got some pretty fun ones. So just check Lex Artis out
Yep, those are
to
all
see
year
what they've
too. I
got
think
going.
yeah, they do it all year round. I know they also have a Halloween one where you got
Yeah.
to dress up. So it's cool. So those are some big ones. I'm sure that we missed some competitions, but those are some big ones that we wanted to bring attention to. We think that they're really good in Michigan, and we're just all about competing. We've used this, got this fitness going. You finished the Open, you got that spirit in you.
Yeah.
Don't just get into that lull. It's really easy to be
Right.
like, "Oh, the season's over. What am I going to do?" Then you take, a week off, and then that turns into 3 weeks, and then you work out once a week for the next month, and then you're like, "Well, I just lost all my fitness." Setting
Mm.
another goal is an awesome way to keep you honest with yourselves.
Yeah. You work so hard to get ready for the Open, hit the Open hard, and then let's just keep the ball rolling. So next year's Open, then you can start to really see improvements too.
Hmm.
So this is competitions in the summer is a great way to keep the ball rolling and not stopping there.
Absolutely. Last thing we want to bring up is our whole perspective summer camp. We just posted about it. We're super excited about it. June 28th and 29th. We got, snacks provided, dinner provided. We got a place to stay if you need. We got daycare covered if you need it. All these different things. We want to make it really easy for you to come out and just kind of have a weekend where you grow both in your fitness and in your faith. That's kind of the goal of mission that we do from the beginning of this stuff. So we want to have a little summer camp to bring it all together. We think we've been visioning this for a while, so we're excited to finally see it going. We already got 2 people in,
Yeah,
so
something we're really excited about doing. Just combining, some things that we are very passionate about in our faith and in fitness, and just combining both of those, getting a group of like-minded guys together, and really just furthering ourselves and working on the mind, working on the body in the same weekend. We're really excited about it.
absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, I think that's all we got.
Yep.
To finish it up, I'm Nicholas.
And I'm Jacob. Thanks for watching. See you next time.